This man loves ranch dressing on literally everything, especially from Hidden Valley, and has an idea of who should be his quarterback. Cam Jordan, good to see you in the news. Did Aaron Rodgers reach out to you after you mentioned that maybe he would be sweet to come to New Orleans?
He didn't, which is so hurtful. But I figure, when you have such an analytic mind, such a great quarterback as Aaron Rodgers, you don't let people know your moves. You keep your chess pieces hidden. So I know he saw it. I know he's thinking about it. He doesn't have to say he isn't. I'm just saying possibilities.
So you think that Aaron right now is sitting there, you know what? Cam makes a great point. They got a lot of talent down there. It would be a sweet place for an older gentleman like myself to play in a little bit of a dome stadium. Don't have to deal with that January weather in Lambeau, right? Maybe put up a lot more points come January, right?
I'm simply saying if we want to be outlandish with requests, if I want to be outlandish with the wish list, I know Devontae Adams isn't under contract. Can I think of a 1-2 combo better than a healthy Mike Thomas and then a Devontae Adams and then a Aaron Rodgers? I know I'm asking for Christmas stuff in February, but there's probably been more impossible tasks accomplished.
Yeah. No, hey, listen, I get it. I think a good recruiting pitch to get a guy like Aaron makes a whole lot of sense. How do you think this looks as far as the coaching situation with you guys? How much are you going to miss Sean?
Man, you can't replace Sean Payton. The structure that he's built, the infrastructure within the organization to give it a culture shift of the Saints back when, allegedly there was fans with, saying that they were the Aints to now post 2006 winning NFC championships, going to NFC championships, winning the NFC South multiple times, having high caliber players such as Drew Brees, from Marcus Colston to Reggie Bush to Deuce McAllister, again, drafting Mark Ingram, myself. There's so many talented players that he drafted and was able to cultivate into great players. And then you think about him leaving. It's weird, it's just one of those unsettling feelings because you don't know what the future is going to hold. And at the same time, it's not the first time I'll play without Sean. Just like, my second year in the league when he was banned for a year, suspended for a year, and he was not able to have any contact with the organization. We know we can play. I know we're a better team with him on it than when he's not on it. So that's just something that we have to prepare ourselves for, go forward for the future. And I do think, up top, we'll do a phenomenal organizational job in finding us a head coach, not just a good head coach, but the right head coach.
So I appreciate you bringing up that time period because, you came in the league, you go 13-3. It's after Bountygate. Then Sean has got to go away. You guys go 7-9. What was your opinion of the organization like coming into it at that point? Like, what's going on with these New Orleans Saints? And then you plop in, you guys have a great first year for you.
Right. You come in as a rookie and you got Drew Brees, you got the talented defense with Will Smith, John Vilma, Roman Harper, Malcolm Jenkins. There's so many talent, there was Cedric Ellis. There's so many talented people. So I was like, great. I got all these vets I can learn from. Everything goes in there. I got a great head coach. And then the second year, he's suspended, and you're like, all right. The first year you go to the playoffs, and you're like, this is the norm. This is, we got Drew Brees, we got this phenomenal defense. This is the norm. And the second year, Sean Payton's banned, and then you go 7-9. You're like, losing sucks. It's not, losing isn't fun. And then you fast forward, 9 more years after year 11. The most games I've ever lost in a season right now have been 9. That's the worst record we've ever had is 7-9. We had 3 years of 7-9, somewhere in there. But to think that's how far we've come. To think that everything that we've done, now we're doing it without Sean Payton for the foreseeable future. It's weird. It's a weird space to be in.
You've been incredibly consistent. You've played in, you've missed one game in your career, and that was due to COVID. What do you attribute that to?
First of all, COVID was so rude because I was non-symptomatic. So I was literally sitting in the room just like, sitting in the house just like this. I don't even think I was coughing. I was I was literally like, no, I'm good. And I was still catching positives. I was like, no, I'm good. Still catching positives. So I said, wow, I'm missing the game and I feel healthy. I was like healthy enough to play. But to play as long as I have and not miss a game, I mean, that's nothing but blessings from the highest. I mean, God has definitely blessed all of my life. For me to be this long, one, to play at such a high level, and then to always be available so far has been amazing. They say the best ability is availability. And I feel like, I don't know how we categorize that ability, but I got that.
Is this like an underrated Cam Jordan TB12 and during the off season, all I do is Pilates and eat kale and whatever other magical things you got going on? I'm not sure what that means, but that looks like something big, what you just did right there.
That was one of my yoga poses. No,
yeah,
absolutely not. This is the furthest thing from a TB12 program. I've got a family. I try and keep up with them. I get to have some fun. I get to go on some trips. I get to get away from football, which refreshes the mind and body and the souls, because you got to have all the willpower in the world to get through a 17 game season.
What's it going to mean to you when you become the all-time sack leader in the history of the New Orleans Saints?
I don't know. We'll talk about it when I get there. I know I'm 107 sacks out, or 107 sacks in, and I'm probably about, what is that? What's
115.
115 technically. I think it's 123 unofficial. I'm just saying, like, if I go 116, I don't know how happy I'll be. When I get to 125, we'll probably talk about it.
Okay. I mean, you've had a lengthy career at this point, 12 and a half sacks last year. Are you getting better?
I'm not getting worse. And that's all we can do is not look back. We can only look forward. I'm looking forward to getting better.
I don't know what you just said, but that makes a whole lot of sense. That sounds like you're raising the bar. Why'd you want to work with Hidden Valley? Ranch dressing for the win.
As a defensive lineman, as a veteran defensive lineman, even as a rookie defensive lineman, I knew something that's been constant through this 11 years, and that's been eating wings with the D-line on Thursdays. As a rookie, I had to go get them. As a vet, I have my rookie go get them. We have wings aplenty. And between that locker room, somewhere in there, maybe you notice how guys are leaving a lot of protein left on the bones, just not eating wings the right way. And when I say the right way, I don't know if there's a proper way to eat wings, but if you need some help, there's helpful tips if you go to CAWW.org, aka the Coalition Against Wing Waste.org, where you can see multiple techniques like the meat umbrella, the bone splitter, or just my favorite, just the run-of-the-mill, dip and bite, where you just take the wing, get a quick dollop of ranch, and clean your bone. The worst thing ever is to see this a pile of bones, but they're not really a pile of bones. They're a pile of half-eaten chicken wings. So together, we can stop wing waste. When you get to it, you can get to the website. You can go ahead and enter a contest where you follow Hidden Valley Ranch on all social media platforms. You then tag how you're eating wing, or you take a picture of how you're eating your wings. You tag, hashtag stop wing waste, and you get entered into a contest where you can win up to a year's worth of wings, or you can win, some signed memorabilia from me. Either way, together we can stop wing waste.
I gotta tell you, there's a lot of causes out there, but this is some big time importance right now. We can't be having this. I was talking to one gentleman today. He's going on a first date, and he's wondering, can I go wings, get the ranch going, date one?
Of course you can, but then you might get judgmental. You might, one side just might not be impressed with how the other side is eating the wings. I mean, like it could get messy. You bring ranch into the fold, and she might order blue cheese or some. I'm not here to judge anybody, but it sounds like you could possibly be judgmental. I'm here for the wings. I'm here for the right way to eat the wings. I'm here for the ranch.
I like it. This is, hey, you got to be strategic in life. Two footballs on the way out here. Number one, Super Bowl. If somebody told you that it would be the Rams would be in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady would be gone, and the Kansas City Chiefs would not be playing, would you have believed that this was the actual scenario that we're going to see here come Sunday, a week from Sunday?
Absolutely, because I expected the Saints to be in the Super Bowl. I mean, I expect us to be in the Super Bowl every year. So if it's somebody else, I'm always flabbergasted. I'm taken aback. I look across and have to look myself in the mirror and say, how did this happen? But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hadn't been to the playoffs in like 9 years. Tom Brady comes along, they win a Super Bowl. That's impressive. That's amazing. What Pat Mahomes has been able to do and the Chiefs have been able to do has been nothing short of amazing. But you've got teams that are hungry. This is the NFL. These are 32 teams comprised of elite players. And even your worst team can be a phenomenal team on on any given Sunday. So you look at what has happened. You look how these teams have worked out. Think about it. Cincinnati hasn't had a Super Bowl, hasn't had a playoff appearance, and yet here they are.
Yeah, I can't believe it. The Bengals in the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Anything is possible.
Skyline Chili has made it to the Super Bowl.
There we go. The chili is there. When you mention Brady, just as we wrap up here, is it the same sort of vision that you have for Rodgers? Like, hey man, look at what Tom did. He came down to the division, won a Super Bowl. Not a bad way to end up a career, right?
I'm saying we have potential. We had potential this past year. You finished with a 97 season. More times than not, you make the playoffs with a 97 record. You've seen years where a team has won. What was it? The Giants won a Super Bowl with a 7-9 record. We were 9-8. What was our
9-8? 9-8.
Yeah, he said 9-7 like a 16 17 game season. 9-8 this year. You think you can slide into the playoffs. You think with that playoff ticket, we had a potential to win the Super Bowl, and here we are. But with the quarterback, whether it be Jameis who signs back on, he's healthy, that could put us in a position. Whether it's Aaron Rodgers who wants revenge on the league for having to force his way out of Green Bay, that could work in our favor. Whether it's Lamar Jackson who hasn't signed a contract with the Ravens just yet, and he was to come over in his black and gold, I take him. If you want to talk about Russ Wilson, in the green and white, like Hidden Valley Ranch, and then slide on over, dips on over, if you will, to the black and gold, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Quarterback and a coach away from the whole thing is what I'm hearing. Hey, Cam, on the way out here, is there a lot of conversation amongst guys right now that you're talking to with Brian Flores, the situation in the NFL?
Absolutely. We've discussed it. We've played this a few times. And I mean, for somebody to feel this type of way, for Brian Flores to feel strongly enough to sue or file a lawsuit as he has, and have some evidence to back it up. That's the most influential part, is that he's addressing something that probably that has semi already been addressed by the league with this incentivized program of getting upper echelon office guys given to jobs of people of color. When you think about the black men that have been given job opportunities or have not been given up job opportunities, I think that this sort of just makes that much more sense when it's bringing to light. And so we'll see what happens. I'm intrigued on how it's going to unfold. And at the same time, I can't do anything but attest to the courage that it takes to stand up for something you believe in.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, the NFL's got 70% of the league looks like you. Yeah, we have one African-American head coach. That's just not right? I mean, come on. This is basic math at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just saying, if we're all looking at the players versus the coaches, I think that, there's been former players that would probably be a strong head coach candidate. I mean, and yet they haven't been given that opportunity. And maybe I missed something, maybe I haven't. I'm simply saying, if we're looking at equal playing grounds, something may not be equal right now.
Maybe Cam will be a head coach. Maybe you'll be a head coach down the line someday, right?
No shot. That's a no shot. The time commitment, again, you see Sean taking a step back. The time commitment, the stress levels, I'm sure all of it takes its toll. Not a shot that I become an NFL head coach. Maybe a DC one day. I would like a little control. I'd have 4 or 5 defensive linemen out there taking over.
I don't know, man. After this conversation, I feel you raising the bar, but okay, we'll leave you as a DC for now. Hey, working with Hidden Valley, don't take care of your chicken wings. Go the whole way. Listen to what Cam's telling you. And what's that website again? What's the hashtag?
CAWW.org. Hashtag it. Stop wing waste. It's real out here. I'm just saying, together we can stop wing waste.
Cam, good to see you. I appreciate the time.
Absolutely. You have a blessed one.